fifth grade. Today we're going to see some easy multiplication patterns. Okay, they work just like we learned in addition, the commutative property of multiplication and the associative property of multiplication. So the commutative property is that you can simply change the order of the factors. Okay, in the first example, 34 times 8, that's equal to 8 times 34. Also, with the associative property of multiplication, you can change the grouping of the factors. So 7 times 25 times 4 is also equal to 7 times 25 times 4. So which of these two do you think would be the easiest? Well, if you guess the second one, I would have to agree, because 25 times 4 is equal to 100. Then if you multiply that by 7, that's easy. That's 700. Okay, so notice I have two examples down below. We're going to use these properties of multiplication to solve them in the easiest possible way. Okay, so in the first example, 20 times 5 times 6, you could do it either way. You could do either 20 times 5 first, or you could do 20 times 6, or you could do 6 times 5 first. I think the easiest would be if we did these two factors first, because 20 times 5, again, is 100. Then if you multiply that by 6, that's easy, 600. Okay? In the next example, we either have 2 times 70 times 50. We could do them in any order. Which do you think would be the easiest? I think if you pick to do these two first, once again, if you did those, you'd have 2 times 50, which is 100. And then if you multiply that by 70, okay, we do 1 times 7, which is 7. And then we would just add each of these zeros to the answer, which would make it 7,000. So really very simple lesson. The commutative property of multiplication and the associative property of multiplication allow you to do, again, mental math, making it simple in your head math.